Yes, sports fans, welcome back to the safe space. On today's menu, we are riding from London Evelina Hospital to the Southampton Children's Hospital, which is a total of 106 miles. We're doing this for a very special person and also to raise funds for a special cause, the Evelina London Children's Charity. But before we kick things off, let's give you the backstory. Roll the tapes.
Thanks also to Leslie Crosby from Milton Keynes. Now, it's for her nephew from Woburn Sands, Sheldon, his wife Hayley, and the daughters Lily and Daisy May. Now, a really special shout out for Daisy May here from everyone at Anglia. She's just 5, but will spend Christmas and her birthday in hospital with her mum Hayley, who tomorrow is donating one of her kidneys to her. Well, the family say they'll have a massive celebration next year when Daisy May and Hayley are both back home. Best wishes, as I say, from all of us here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Daisy May was born in 2014, in December. We decided on the name Daisy May because it was a nickname her granddad used to give her mum. Yeah, it was a lovely feeling. I thought I was going to have a boy, but we had a girl. I was just happy if it's going to be healthy and no issues. And I think we always knew it was going to be a girl. 3-4 years went past, no issues, and that's when she started getting sick. It would take her a long time to recover from like an illness, like a normal cough and cold that we would get, and you recover in a few days. She would take a good week or so. And then as time went on, the sicknesses and that got worse. Things changed where she was getting like these nosebleeds. Something wasn't quite right, and they just progressively got worse, and we back and forth with the GP. Just we went on like a family day to like Bletchley Park, and we took a photo, and you can see in her eyes like really swollen. I think Hayley was working away. I rang her and said we need to take her to hospital because something's not right. They did a blood pressure, and the blood pressure was through the roof, putting cameras down her nose, and I think they must have done about 4 blood tests, and that's when they told us that she had renal failure. So both kidneys were stage 5, they were non-working. We panicked. The whole world just like stopped. The hospital were busy talking to other hospitals at the same time to basically find the hospital which is going to take her. I think they did Birmingham, they did Great Ormond Street, and that's when Evelina said that they will have Daisy May at that hospital. It must have been about 2 o'clock in the morning. Daisy May got blue lighted to London. When we got to London, they did the blood test saying about the percentage use of the kidneys, that she's going to have to go on dialysis. So she had a blood transfusion because her blood got poisoned from the high blood pressure and everything else. And she found out that she had a hole in her heart because when the kidneys failed, her blood pressure went through the roof, and her body was trying to fight it, that her heart got put under strain. And unfortunately, you can't just have a transplant straight away from being on dialysis. You've got to be X amount of time on dialysis. I thought it was something that they can just flick a switch and tomorrow she's got a new kidney and that, and her life will go on, but it's not like that. In the beginning stages, she was just so sick. I think she just wanted to be better. And we spent a lot of time in the hospital. I think it must have been about 3 weeks we stayed. Hayley would more or less stay every night next to Daisy May, and then either would swap, and then I would go to the Ronald McDonald Charity House. So I'd stay there or stay at the hospital. So at the time, my priority was Hayley and the baby, and then Daisy May. Anything else got parked. Right, you ready? Lovely day for us. So we always had the thought that I would donate the first kidney, and then Hayley would do the second, because a kidney transplant is not a cure. It's just a stepping stone to give him life. They say a transplanted kidney can last up to 20 years or 15 to 20 years. It can last up to, if you look after it and that. So I was always going to be the first person, and then Hayley would be the second. Unfortunately, that didn't all work out because Hayley was heavily pregnant and couldn't donate anything until a year after birth. So I started getting up all the working up for it, and unfortunately, myself and Daisy May haven't got the same blood type, but I've got the same as Lily. So what I went through is called a pairing scheme, and that happens a few times a year. So where you get worked up to donate your kidney to another family, and they donate theirs to yours. They stopped all transplants, they stopped all pairing schemes, they stopped everything. So we then went straight into isolation. There was no light at the end of the tunnel. It was just Groundhog Day every day, but Hayley had the test done, and she marked out, I think it was 6 out of 6. So it was almost like there were one person between Hayley and Daisy May, like it was like a match like they'd never seen before, never that close. Hayley was only like 9 months post-birth from Lily. Got told that we can go for the transplant 22nd of December. The day before, Hayley went to Guy's Hospital, and myself and Daisy May went to Evelina, and we were separated because of isolations and COVID and that. So Hayley went and did the transplant, well, donate the kidney, and she was on her own all the way through. So there was no way of me going from London, from Evelina to Guy's to go see Hayley. It wasn't allowed, so Hayley was on her own. There was no visitors, no one. There's only so much support you can give over a phone and FaceTime and that, and she was struggling. She was in a bad way. And then myself and Daisy May were isolated in London. No cars, just cows.
Is that mechanical?
I'm calling it mechanical.
It's a technical. It's a technical.
It's a technical issue. Put it that way.
Well, luckily we're going to Sigma Sports.
You found now.
Just got
Morning. Today. You alright?
Hi, what's happened?
This guy didn't bring any fuel.
Yeah, no, nothing at all.
This guy broke his Garmin mount.
Off to a great start.
Yeah, but true.
To be fair, we just wanted to come here.
How many years have been riding? I've never had
we just
anything.
wanted-
Who's it normally?
Yeah.
Who's it normally with you?
We spent, I think, the best part of a week post-transplant in Evelina. Nick was one of the consultants when Daisy May had her transplant and dialysis when she got admitted. So there's a group of doctors that were there. So you had Helen, you had Nick, and there was a couple of other doctors at the time. And then we met Grania post-transplant. Like, they were so good, like really supportive. Like, there was a WhatsApp group, there was everything. Like, if you needed something, they were rapid to respond, and they've been almost becoming like your second family. Like, we had that really supportive network of family and friends behind us. We had this really close unit of my parents, Hayley's parents, that made things a little bit bearable. So if it wasn't for them, I don't know where we'd be. I think it's a nice feeling knowing that you've got people behind you like that. And then we moved to the Ronald McDonald Charity House. Spent New Year's there, and she just had this like new lease of life, and she just could do her own thing again.
I recognise that one. They were Earth, they were Earth. They were neither up nor down.
So the main reason why we do the rides, 2 reasons. This is my version of getting out what I've bottled over the years. That's my version of chucking myself in the trench sort of thing, and I could suffer for 6-7 hours on the bike to go and ride 100+ miles, and then after a day I'm all good. But these kids, they're going for a day in and day out. So that little thing on your shoulder is telling you we need to keep on going, because if we're not going, they're not going. I often think of, why am I doing it? I often think of, why am I doing it? That's why I got this tattoo on my wrist. It's a sign. So me and Daisy May do this sign every day, and it's our I love you sign. And when things are a bit tough, you just look down and the reason why you're doing it. And that will get you through it. It's not you quickly, your mind takes over and then everything else just follows. Everybody comes together to do the same call, raise for the same cause. It could be from parents of the kids, family members, doctors, consultants, nurses. So this event of the Transplant Games can actually happen. So the Transplant Games cost a lot of money. It costs about 70,000 a year. The charity won't get all of that cash. So we need to find ways within the hospital and people and to make funding, or so we can raise that money. So give these kids from Evelina the chance to keep on going to these Transplant Games and making that happen for them. So we ride from Evelina to Southampton for the first charity ride, and that's from one children's hospital to another. So that is Southampton Children's Hospital, and that's a yearly ride which they raise money between the hospitals to fundraise for the Transplant Games, and it's a good event. But then as an extra, we ride to the Transplant Games from Evelina, and we came up with this idea because that is the base of where everything starts. It's from the Evelina Hospital where all the kids are based and looked after, and now we'll raise money and cycle to wherever the Transplant Games is going to get held. So for the past couple of years it's either been Oxford, Nottingham, Leeds, and this year Sheffield. What you're donating, you're giving the child a chance to go and compete at the Transplant Games and giving them a chance to be normal for a few days, and a feeling that half them probably won't have again.
Woo! Yeah, boy. That was the steepest part, to be fair. The views are sensational. You can see London in the horizon on the left, innit? See how far we've come. Yoo! Kyle, take it easy. That's the opening segment. That's the opening segment. Energy.
So Daisy May now, stood over there, is doing well. She just finished primary school, going into secondary school. She competes in dance. She's now been signed and scouted by the London Ballet Company. What she does now, she has to drink a minimum of 2 litres of water a day, just to keep the kidney healthy, and then she takes immunosuppression and blood pressure medication. That's what she takes on a daily, and that's it. That's all she does. Now Daisy May has a transplant. She then can go to the Transplant Games. This Transplant Games is, everybody's got a transplant. They're like you and I, normal. The Transplant Games gives them that chance to compete at a decent level, and then if you're really good, you can go to like the European Transplant Games. You can travel, you can become a professional athlete. There's loads of professional athletes and that come out of it, and you can make a living from it. A lot of them have. Gives them the sense of feeling as normal as everybody else. It's probably the best feeling you ever see, is seeing those faces light up when you see them, because everybody's the same. I would say that a lot of them have got a sense of purpose. So we're aiming to ride 200 miles in a single day to raise funds for the Transplant Games. I think it'll be testing on so many different avenues of it. I anticipate the highs of the banter on the bikes, the laughing, and then also like the lows. It's like once we've hit that wall, seeing everybody pull together to get us over that line and get us to Sheffield. It's not a one-person event. This is going to be all of us. I'm hoping they suffer, and then I can have a glimpse of what these kids have felt like over the years. We all know a transplant's not forever. You never know what the future's going to hold, but if we've got a chance to give these kids some happiness, a bit of life and a bit of fun for 5 days of a year, let's raise the money, let's make it happen. Give it to them.
Yeah, get that sun cream on, son.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
Oh, what's that, Campbell?
Yeah, I got a joke for you.
You've been to Southampton already? Come back.
You need some bread.
Yeah.
Made it 106 miles.